I should put a camera too. And then you can help me set up.
Camera's crazy.
No.
Nigga. Fuck is this OnlyFans? You wanna do OnlyFans?
Oh shit! Not with those out. Oh shit! They ain't gonna need a camera at all. They like the crew is here. The crew is here.
OnlyFans is crazy. This microphone makes me nervous.
It does?
Yeah, because I feel like now I'm talking because I have to talk. Maybe I'm not meant to be famous. All this time in my head, I thought I was.
I was like, this shit is dope as hell. Let me tell you that.
But now,
like, so I think
when I talked to you the first time, that really wasn't me. I was under the influence of deer juice, and it may have seemed like it was me, but it wasn't even me. The sober me is afraid of this.
That is funny as hell. I think. Well, we ain't talking about nothing. Wait till we get on camera. This really be freaking out. I think it's funny. So that's interesting because like, also I'll tell you that like when you get on camera and the microphone, you often then don't talk how you would regularly talk or how you would want to talk. I guess so.
What you mean?
Because you now are more conscious of your words. Like this is there forever.
Like this is being monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes.
That is funny as hell. So, Acrimony. Again, we are here with the most famous Anonymous.
Yes, Scorpio. Now that you watch Acrimony, do you understand her rage? Because you caught the end yesterday.
Do I understand Taraji's rage in the movie actor?
You feel like she was crazy? Like she had no purpose to do that?
I mean, are you telling me you seen purpose in that? I didn't see any.
Yeah, you did.
You seen right?
You're
right?
a man, so you trying to say you ain't seen no purpose, but you seen purpose.
Actually, I thought I was going to be able to come back, and you were going. After I reviewed the movie, I thought I was going to be wrong. Like at first, I thought I was taking a guy's point of view.
You are.
Like, oh fuck, that guy. Like she's just doing crazy, deranged woman. But often when it's like especially a black woman, I try to give it advice. Like, let's not just see her as crazy first. Mm-hmm. So let's look at it. But I mean, it was a great movie. But given the facts, I mean, we can start from the top. She's fucking crazy. I mean, yes. She had no right to do any of the things she did. I don't see how. I hope you're not telling me you see that she has rights to do those things.
I say she had a right, but it was understandable.
It was understandable for her to do those things.
Yes. So if you switched the roles and that happened to you, what would you have done? You would have took the $10 million and just shut up and went on about your life?
Okay, so let's explain the role for the people out there, for the audience, because we don't have a live audience today, because we're not gonna do that today. Mm-hmm. But let's explain the role. So what happened was Taraji met this young guy right around the time her mom died. Mm-hmm. This guy was an inventor. Obviously, inventors need money. She fell in love with him. Her mom died, happened to leave her the house and $350,000 cash. Mm-hmm. Right? They ended up getting married against her sister's will. Right? Mm-hmm. During that, their relationship and love, it never told you how long, but obviously it had to be at least 10 years. Like there was some decades, because she said some decades
at least
passed.
10 years, yeah.
This guy's trying to get this battery done. Within this 10 years, really before the first 5 years or so, he's already ran through most of the money on his invention that she allowed. He never strong-armed her, but he told her, "Yeah, we in here this together. It's a team. Like me and you, we a team, Anonymous."
And he manipulated her into buying him a car and just
he
buying
manipulated her into
buy.
I didn't see that part, but come on, Anonymous.
Yeah, he manipulated her to buying a car. And then once he got the car, he stopped talking to her. He wasn't answering the phone no more, and he was cheating.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, so manipulate is a strong word. I know when she told her and when these people call me for the interview, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. She then said, "Well, I can pick you up and take you there." He then said, "Well, what if you're not available?" Dang, I sure hope you're available. Look down at a car magazine. Yeah. And then they then showed her buying him a car.
Manipulation, yeah. Because, of course, he asked without asking. He knew she would offer that shit. So...
Is that really... If I'm like, hey, my Anonymous baby, like, man, some weed would be great, but, What if I didn't have weed when you were
yes,
here?
that's
And then you're like, oh, babe, I got you some weed. Like
manipulating.
That's manipulating.
Manipulating because you're asking without asking. So
But cars do. I thought that'd be teamwork.
That's not teamwork. You're asking me to buy you a car when I can clearly take you.
He asked her to buy him a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after you got the car, and now you're not talking to me no more.
Now, that's where he was wrong at.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he asked her to buy a car, but I know he did strongly suggest that he needed a car.
He asked.
He strongly suggested he needed a car.
He allegedly suggested he needed a car.
But he was wrong for cheating on her once he got a car.
He was wrong for cheating with or without the car, but yes.
Yeah, he was wrong for cheating on her when they were young. So don't forget they're still young.
Doesn't mean nothing.
No, what I mean by that, like they're young. So he was gonna make a mistake.
This sounds like you're justifying this.
Well, no, I'm not justifying. I'm trying to make sure we get all his wrongs out. So we say what he did wrong. He cheated. Wrong. First wrong.
Wrong.
He may not manipulated someone into getting a car.
He did.
That was the second wrong.
Yes.
Then, but she chose to move him into there. He didn't ask to move in there. To her house. He was living in
I don't recall him. I don't recall that part. I don't even know how he got into her house.
He got a house because she said he could live there once they got married.
Oh, okay, so even worse, he manipulated her into marriage so he could have somewhere to go and so he could have access to her money. That was fantastic.
So at any point of this, just in this part of the movie, did she play any role? Like she could have said no to the marriage, no to the car.
Why? I love you. What am I saying no for?
What is okay if he loves her? Why is he not asking for these things then?
Was it love?
I think he loved her.
If he loved her, then at the end, when all was said and
Hold
done...
on, no, we're going to stick to this part.
Right.
I think at this point in time, when these things are happening, I believe he loves her.
He loved her, but he was also using her at the same time. And that's possible as well.
And see, that's going to be one of our up-and-coming topics before we're going to talk about. So, okay. So he loved her, and you're saying he was also you, but he was using her. So let me ask you a question. What's the difference between being used and being useful?
Being used, meaning you're only here because I'm doing something for you, and if I wasn't able to do these things for you, then you wouldn't be around. Being useful is you're using me, but in a good way. Like you would still be with me and do right by me with or without these things. With or without $300,000, you'd be the same person, but you're just
Good
using
point.
the help that I'm giving you.
Good point, because what I would say is when he first chose and said he wanted to be with her and first sought her out, he did not know she had $300,000. She didn't even know that because she didn't know her mama was dead.
Right.
So he didn't saw her out thinking she had money. You know,
Yeah.
in fact, and he told her straight up, "Hey, I'm on a scholarship. I ain't got money." She knew that he didn't have money initially.
Yeah.
So I feel like she could also at this point been like, "Well, we in two different financial states. Let's not try it." Because it looks like you're going to be leaning more on me than I'm leaning on you.
No, she believed in his plan. He had a plan.
Exactly. So I'm trying to figure out where was he using her at.
After he
I
started
feel like
seeing
she
the
was
money.
being useful.
After he started seeing the money, now that is using. You manipulated me into buying you a car, and now you're not even using the car for us. You're using it for you, and you're only talking to me when you need something.
Wait, okay, but he hadn't started using her money then. When he started actually using her money, he was actually only with her.
That car was using her.
The first time we got the car, he cheated. He
Yeah.
never cheated again.
No.
So he wasn't using her
was-
for the car. He was picking her up and taking her place she needed to go.
Right. He was using her for her money, though. He was not contributing to the household. She was working day and night, trying to support his battery.
Well, she knew he had a dream of being an inventor.
Okay, and that dream can only go so far. Once we're a decade into our relationship and your dream is not working, then we need to think about something else, right?
He tried to get odd jobs. He come to find out that he has a felony on his record.
And he should have said
He
that.
did a crime when he was a kid, and they charged him as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a hard time getting jobs.
Excuses, because as a man, you can go make money without. If you're a felon, felons make money all the time.
Felons make money all the time,
Yeah.
facts. But he's spending most of his time. This time he was still in college, or no, he graduated college.
He graduated. So at this time, you're doing nothing. I'm working, and I'm coming home. You're using all the electricity. You're not paying for any bills. From her point, she don't see no battery, or she don't see Mr. Prescott or whoever. She sees she working day in
and day
night
out.
like a dog. And her man not helping her.
Okay, I agree with all your premise. He should be helping. I'm just saying what I agree. I don't know if if she set up the right tone of standard. I feel like she kind of walked him into where I got your back and I believe in your battery, and eventually your battery's gonna pay off. It's like an investment.
Right.
When you invest in somebody, you feel like, okay, eventually it's gonna pay off. Like, investments don't start with, like, you know, if you invest in an artist, the artist don't got money, but well, I'm gonna give you some money to get your album going. I'm gonna give you some money to get a video. So I feel like she was investing in him. It was an investment process during this process. Even though they weren't married, she still had a deep investment in his battery. Because I feel like she had to believe in a battery some way or some other to even want to invest.
She did. She did believe in it. They had a lot of home videos and stuff of him researching and her right behind him. So she supported him while working. She did a lot. Okay.
So now we're at the point we did that. He took most of her money. Then that doesn't go through, right? They lose majority of they lose most of the money. He needs one more money for something else where he needs her to put her house up.
Yeah, no, that's when she paid off his student loans for him. So after he did that stuff with the car, she forgave him after she almost tried to kill him and her and lost her whole uterus, can't have kids. Went through all that.
Which he told her not. He didn't say do any of that.
No, but when you love someone and you're enraged, things like that happen.
Okay. So if he can't have kids no more, she was in a car accident, can't have kids.
She wasn't in a car accident. She rammed his trailer when he was inside.
She tried to inflict bodily harm with a car and ended up injuring her own bodily.
End up causing her own personal bodily harm, yeah. Took him back.
Okay.
And then he immediately didn't even try to get it in good first. He started complaining about how he didn't have enough to pay off his semesters and he was going to get kicked out of school and blase, blase. So then he, again, manipulated her into offering.
I didn't see him ask for any of these things.
I know, that's where the manipulation comes in at.
What?
If you come over and I be like, oh, dang, babe, I really wish I had some weed. I don't have none, but, you know, it'd be nice if I did.
How's that manipulation?
That's leading you to be like, well, do you want me to get some? Or you're going to start offering solutions. I manipulated you now.
No, that means you're saying, hey, we have a common problem. Can we solve this together, or?
Something about men sticking together for lies and deceit is crazy.
I'm not sticking. No, I wasn't. Look, I thought I was going to be against this man. I thought there was going to be.
Why are you not against him? That is wrong.
Okay, so let's say he manipulated her, right? That's what she said. Only reason why is because I didn't see him ask for any of those things. That's my problem.
That's where the manipulation.
No, manipulators ask.
No, they do. He did ask. He asked. I don't even know how to.
All I heard him ask her, "Are you sure?" Every time she wanted to do something, are you sure?
Because that's like, if I know you have $100 in your pocket and I have $0 in mine, and I make that statement, self-consciously, I know you're going to do it for me because I know you. So,
okay,
I just got to make this statement real quick, how I ain't got none and I wish I did, and you're going to offer it.
So you say he preyed upon her emotions.
He manipulated her. Why do you have trouble saying that? He manipulated her.
Okay. Because I don't. Okay, so he manipulated her to get her the car, paying off her student debts, and then while they were in the house, when he finally moved in, he ran up most of the money debt because he had to buy material for the battery and all type of shit. Plus, he's not working, and then he's running utilities up.
He was never taking her on dates, never even trying to keep their relationship alive. So on top of me working and slaving, we're not having sex. We're not going on dates. It's just she's drained. She's tired.
He's just back there being an adventure, just slaving away.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's wrong for that.
So she gave everything, all of her money, her mother's house.
So eventually, after the mortgage, they mortgaged the house for some reason. They eventually end up losing the house because, which they weren't going to lose the house, but he had the opportunity to work at this job and make sure they don't lose their house. But they eventually lose the house because he chooses to go take a appointment with the guy he'd been waiting for 10 years that him and her been waiting for.
Yeah.
He finally got an appointment with this guy. He chose to go on with that.
Okay, well, let's not skip the whole part where the house was getting foreclosed on. So her sisters, they have husbands and they own a trucking company, and they came across a client, and that was their way to get the house back. The client was going to pay them in advance for making deliveries. So he had one chance to make this right. And on that exact day, that's when Prescott called and they wanted that meeting with a woman that who he caught cheating. He got caught cheating on that woman
10 years ago.
10 years ago. That's the one she rammed out the trailer.
Yeah.
That same woman is now back, and the sisters that found her wallet in the working company that he abandoned to go take this meeting. Yes. And so now in her head, you're cheating on me.
Okay, now and again, glad you said that. In her head, but he never cheated.
Doesn't matter. Any logical person would think that that's cheating.
Well, okay. When you bring logic into this, but let's think about facts. Facts is he didn't cheat.
Doesn't matter how she's supposed to know. If you get into your woman car and you find a hat or something that's not yours, what are you gonna think?
Karate chop.
That's what I'm saying. Instantly.
Yeah, karate chop to the back of the thread.
Yeah, we're not going off of facts. Like, oh no, that was just something.
Well, wait. No, the fact is, how the fuck did a hat get here? That's a fact.
Exactly. And then once I tell you, oh no, that was nothing. I just ran across an old coworker that you caught me cheating with 10 years ago, but we didn't do nothing. We just had lunch about, work. You would believe me?
If that same day you came back and was like, nigga, I got the meeting, nigga, like, I'll be like, oh shit.
And that's probably where women and men are different, because at that point I don't hear meeting, I don't hear money, I hear wallet, your car, cheating.
Okay. So she assumed he was cheating. He didn't cheat. He went to Prescott. The battery that they've been wasting. So originally they started with $350,000. He went to this guy to sell him. This is where we also disagree. He went to the guy to sell him to sell him the idea about a battery he'd been counting for all these years. The guy finally liked the battery. He said, "Let me give you $800,000 for the battery." You say you would have taken the money.
He should have taken the money. Yes.
Why?
And I know it was a bad deal because they could have gotten more. But in that time, your marriage is on the line. How are you going to go home now? You're going to go home after she done found this wallet. Y'all done lost the house. They done lost their trucks. You have nothing to tell this lady, but she dropped her wallet in your car and you turned down $800,000. So now her mother, who's dead, her house that they kept since they were babies, is gone. You have nothing to offer me but a sorry, and then you turn down $800,000. You don't care about this marriage. You only care about yourself.
Damn, that's fucking deep. So like I said, somebody gonna give you 800, they might as well give you 80 million.
Okay, but I'm not looking at it like that.
Okay, but all right, so you expected him to take the $800,000 because at that point in time, it would have fixed everything momentarily.
Okay, so how there's... Yes. Okay. But how their situation worked out, even if he did decline. So he declined. She ended up wanting to divorce him because she was tired. She was done. Tired of her.
So now this again, she asked for a divorce.
Yes.
He never wanted a divorce.
No.
She asked for a divorce.
Yes. She was the victim here. So of course he wouldn't ask for a divorce. I didn't do shit to you for you to ask for a divorce.
She was the victim, right?
Yes.
Now, when she became the victim, when she went to court, they asked her, "What do you want? What do you want to give the man?" She said, "I don't want nothing to do with him. He can have his car, and I'm gone."
Yeah.
He replied, "Hey, you bought that car for me. If you don't want me, you can keep the car. I don't want anything." So he didn't take anything with the marriage.
No.
He left.
Yes.
So right now, at this point, the only thing he's in debt to her is the $350,000.
No.
And the mama's house.
It was $1 million. She calculated all the money she spent over the years taking care of him. It was over $1 million.
So let's say it was like $1.6 million. So over the years, she calculated that he basically owed her $1.6 million of what she put into the relationship.
Right.
Now, they're divorced. He's working in a cafeteria, kitchen or whatever, being a chef, trying to be a chef or whatever.
He was a dishwasher, yeah.
Damn, get him some props. Goddamn, the man trying to be a chef.
He was a dishwasher.
Can he get some props? The man was trying to be a chef.
He was a dishwasher. And, he was, I don't know, he was remorseful, so I felt bad for him at a point because he did want her back. He was sorry. He didn't cheat.
Yes.
So he did want her back.
So on the day of the divorce, the papers get signed. He asked her, "Come on, take me back. Let's not do this."
Right, yeah.
After she already knew he had a deal with the dude. Almost had a deal with the guy. $800,000. Now I don't want you back. Get your shit and go. Remember that?
Yeah, sometimes
All
we say
right.
things in the heat of the moment that we don't mean. But
Okay,
yes.
that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
But months later, when they're inside the courtroom, he said, "Hey, let's not do this. You had some time to think. You still want to do this? Yeah, motherfucker, I still want to do this." They get the divorce final. A little bit after divorce, we'll skip overhead. Somehow, some way, we can't skip too much because we're like he ended back up with the lady he cheated on her originally with.
Yes.
But again, that doesn't really count because she went and started fucking with her ex nigga too.
Yeah.
So who cares? They basically, long story short, they both went back to the ex people that they was with.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, she fucked up because the ex nigga, and you can give your opinion after this and after I get mine. I feel like she fucked up that thing because the ex nigga she went with, she said it's her words, was not good in bed and wasn't on shit.
Basically, yeah.
He, to me, lucked up. The girl was good in bed, and she had connections to get up the fucking battery going.
And you lost your wife of many, many years who helped you get to where you are.
No, I didn't lose my wife. My wife left me.
It doesn't matter. He could have fought, like she said. He didn't even fight. No, that wasn't good enough. You didn't even fight.
He fought. See, the problem was he fought, and all she could see was fucking money at that time.
No, it wasn't the money. It was not the money. And even his new wife said that it's not about the money. It was about her respect. Like, this is our dream. We built this together. We talked about this day in and day out.
If it's our dream, why did you walk out on me when I just told you a man wants it? A man wants to buy it. The day I told you that one of the happiest,
she's
one of the
tired.
happiest days of my life.
She just got done carrying the weight of this grown man for over freaking 10, 15 years.
Now let me carry you.
He had no way of carrying her at that time. He just had a stupid ass "I'm sorry."
He just said she want to buy it. I'm gonna get this money. The nigga want to buy it.
That wasn't enough. And then I got the wallet in your car. At that time, I'm raging. I'm mad. I'm upset. This is years of hurt and frustration.
Years of hurt and frustration.
Yes, that is built up. I have every right to be mad. She has every right to be mad for a minute.
She had a right to be mad.
Once he seen that he made it, that was his time to be like, let me go get my wife back. Like,
first of all, when I made it, the only reason why I made it is because old girl that's been taking that took me in.
He made it because of her.
First of all, my so-called wife divorced me and put me in a homeless shelter. Talk about total life change.
Because my husband just made me lose my mother's house and has no way of helping me get it back.
I had a way of helping you get it back.
There was no way. We've been here for 40 or 50 years and she never once asked this man to give up on his dream. She just wanted help. That's it. Help.
She said he tried to get little jobs.
That wouldn't even cover the utilities. That means it was nothing.
Okay.
She couldn't even bear children.
Not because of him?
Definitely because of his actions.
She can't wait. She chose to drive her car into a trailer.
He chose to cheat.
Okay, so I cheat. You drive your car into a trailer. That's
absolutely yes.
No.
Yes.
That's fucking
yes.
wild.
Men are always finding a way to make a woman crazy and delusional.
No, but here's the problem with, like I'd say with women, like you can't fester on this shit for 10 years. Like. You gotta fucking let it go or let it be known.
It's easy for men to say that, but as soon as it get done to a man, the man be dead, rolling around in a coffin. Y'all can't take what y'all put out.
We can't.
But
look, we express it. Women are gonna. She held on that for 10 years.
No, she didn't. She kept saying she was tired. She wanted help. Get a job. I'm tired. Please just help me. Now that we know your battery's not going to go anywhere, can you please get a job? Can you help me? I'm just tired. I'm tired. That's all she kept saying.
He got a job after that, right?
No.
Yeah, he did.
But then when he finally got that job, he was frustrated because his battery wasn't going nowhere and he wasn't being a husband anymore still. So, yeah, now you're helping with the bills, but you're lacking intimacy and stuff like that.
You want me to get some money or you want me to be here?
Both.
What the fuck is going on?
There has to be a balance.
I mean, she wanted to get some money or she wanted to be there?
She wanted both.
All right, so I'm with him with all that. All I'm saying is, so when he finally come around, the girl that she sees something, the girl that really sees something in him, because your wife seen it in you, but it's faded. She lost faith. They talk about that all the time with spirituality. You can't lose faith. Once you lose faith, you lose it all.
Even if it takes 50 years, you got to hold on to that faith.
Yes, because the Most High has he's crazy with timing. His timing is crazy.
I guarantee you, she wouldn't have lost hope if he would have been able to find a balance. Men struggle with finding balance, especially when it comes down to working.
I guarantee he had that 50 million or 25 million, and he was still every day in the kitchen working, not balancing. She wouldn't have shit to say.
That's different.
She's like, nigga, we got that money.
Yeah, exactly. That's different.
Exactly.
That's different.
Basically, she really didn't love him. She loved the money.
Never. She
loved
him.
the money,
and it showed. And you finally get your money. You gonna spend it with her? Our dreams with her? I named that battery. What are you talking about? I built every dime that her mother gave her was invested into his battery.
Now you lie. Okay, so let's go back. Let's scroll it back. You said that she said he owed her basically $1,600,000. Right? We just estimate something about that. So let's rewind it back. Let me tell you how real this nigga was and why I can't fault the man. She divorced me, made me look like an idiot, made me look like a fool. Now I got a divorce on my record. This is wild. If I marry somebody else now, it's gonna be my second wife instead of my first wife. Now look what she put me in. So when I finally get a woman, I finally found my woman. She like, you know what? I'm finna help you. Chuck, I got you. We getting it off the ground. Right here, we finna do our shit. We finna get this podcast off the ground. We finna talk that shit. And somebody from way back in the past come out. Talk about when that nigga first started wanting to do that, he thought that was me. That was when he was with me when he first bought that first laptop a long time ago. Somebody actually bought me like a microphone a long time ago. I wish they would come out the woodwork.
That's different.
Talk about you an anonymous don't fucking deserve that.
If it was your wife, she had every right to be like, wow, now your podcast take off and you spend it with anonymous. She don't even know anything. I put no work into this. Like,
okay,
I just got here.
That's a lie because anonymous. That lady on the movie, we would call her anonymous too. She put in work. She studied his fucking shit every day, and she looked at his research and said, the funny thing is, she actually knew more about the battery than his wife knew.
No, that's not accurate at all.
The wife didn't know nothing about the.
She knew everything about that battery day in.
She didn't.
Yes, she did. The videos, the home videos she was watching was of him and his wife and the battery.
No, the wife was watching him make the battery.
Doesn't
but
matter. She
girl
knew
actually studied. Like, I actually studied your work and it makes sense. Yeah, I'm pitching it to somebody. I have faith in you.
That was not nearly as much as the other girl dealt with.
Shit, okay. I didn't see a girl going to go talk to Mr.
She couldn't have. She didn't have the pull to.
Oh, all right. So, she divorced the man. The man gets in a homeless shelter and gets saved by the graces of the Most High. Sends an angel down and says, come on, you ain't gonna live in no fucking homeless shelter. You gonna come live with me in my nice house and you gonna take a bath in this deep ass bath. And as you in this bath, I'm gonna tell you, I see your soul is broken. So I'm gonna tell you, nah, you a good black dude. You gonna get your shit going, Chuck. She owned a nigga. Like, you gonna get your shit going, bro. Believe in yourself. I'm telling you, believe in that shit. Lo and behold, he keep his shit going, He's still losing faith. He's still going to the motherfucking dishwashing place every day, losing faith. And one day you wake up and she like, you don't work there no more. You're like, what? She's like, I've been negotiating for you this whole time. Here's 25 mil, right? The girl, this is the new girl, didn't fall for you to get 25 mil. And then let me tell you how much of a real nigga this nigga is. And he might be too realer than me. That she been fighting for to get you this money, 25 mil plus you go. It's a licensing deal, so you gonna make more money in the deal.
Yeah.
Instead of your wife wants you to settle for 800,000, you was gonna get no money after that. Now you got 25 mil, you gonna get more money after that. Instead of you being selfish, being greedy, before you even spend a dime of the money, the first person he spent the money on was his ex-wife. First thing he went to do is buy the house back, and then wrote her a check for $10 million before I even spent anything. Oh, I'm lying. He did buy a little suit. He bought a little suit, and he bought her some flowers. So 3 out of the 4 things that he bought was
first
for her.
He wasn't doing her no favors with the house because he lost it. So
no, he lost it. No, the house ain't no favor. I'm talking about 10 mil.
The 10 million. It wasn't about the money, but
what? Wait. Well, she keeps screaming, "This is my life. I'm giving you the 10 mil to have your life."
She wants it with her man.
You left me. You didn't want me.
She did, and you can see later on in the movie she was regretting it. Like, like her new man wasn't touching her how he was touching her, and she was missing him.
That's not my fault. You got small. That wasn't his fault.
She was missing her
man. She didn't say, hey, she should have remembered that when she was divorced. He should like, now it's his fault. So when he was getting a divorce, like, hey, remember I fuck you good? Like, what is he supposed to say that?
I feel like she definitely should have just took the money, and she could have got some more money out the deal too, and she should have just chunked it up as a L, like, because once you go through so many things with someone, there's no coming back. So she should have just took the money, but I do understand where she was coming from.
So she didn't take she took the 10 mil.
Yeah,
the crazy part is, she took the 10 mil.
She didn't even cash the check.
And she would let her start living back in the house. What the fuck? And then this is where the movie really takes on its toll, right? Mm-hmm. She basically becomes Acrimony, or she becomes, what is it called?
Acrimony, yeah.
Acrimony. And explain to me what happens at this point. Explain to her what happens after this.
When she got on the boat?
No, what happens after she basically moved in this house and the man went on living with his life? What started to happen with her?
She started going crazy. She became deranged. Like, she started just thinking about it every day. Just, it was consuming her. It was eating at her. Like, some woman is living. He fed her $10,000 out of being a billionaire. You gave me a crumb.
Well, he wasn't a billionaire. He only had $25 million
for now. But once that battery takes off, they finna be billionaires. You just gave me.
Huh.
He over here buying big boats and stuff. Like, I can't buy a big boat. Like, I'm gonna spend this $10 million real fast, and it's gonna be done.
Huh.
You're gonna have generational wealth with this lady who did nothing but watch some videos.
That's funny because her sisters even said it too. Her bum ass would have never even made $10 million in her lifetime. Damn, I changed your whole life.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even made that in your lifetime, and the same barrier that you keep saying you want to live your life with. If I'm not mistaken, if I would have listened to you, your sisters, and your brothers and your brothers-in-law, my shit was finna get. You made me throw it in the trash.
No, he wanted to throw that away.
To prove what? His love for her.
Yeah.
He loved that battery so much, but she said, I need you to let that go. He let that go for her.
Because he knew it was only right to let that shit go after putting her through all that pain and suffering.
So where is he going? I'm trying to figure out, when did he do something wrong here except the cheating? You fucked up with the cheating, and you fucked up because you broke her bank account.
He got that money and got to acting funky.
When? He got the money and came and brought her shit.
He could have took that time. She forgave him when they were kids, and he cheated and drove her to do that, ramming the whole trailer thing. Why couldn't you have forgiven me for getting tired?
You know, it's funny. We keep talking about forgiveness. What about the fact that he told her his uncle that passed away, gave him that trailer? So my dead uncle gave me this trailer, and you just flipped this motherfucker over upside down and destroyed it.
You shouldn't have been cheating.
Oh, whoa. My uncle didn't cheat. Why you do that to his trailer?
Think about that.
What did my uncle trailer have to do with this?
What did my mother do? What did my dead mother have to do with this?
I didn't sign your mother's house over.
You made me take a loan out on the house, and it got foreclosed on.
He never made her.
Manipulated.
One thing I would like to say about this movie, I'm glad they showed, or they didn't show, that he was not a forceful. He was not a abusive husband.
No.
He didn't look like he was drinking all day.
No, he was working all day on that battery.
He was working on that battery.
On his dream. That man just had a dream, and she missed out on her whole life supporting his dream. They didn't travel. They didn't do anything because she had to work. She missed her youth. It's gone for him.
Okay. So her youth is gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's married. He's now marrying the lady he cheated with.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be going through. She's now, because you didn't say nothing about how she was sending the lady text messages on Facebook and shit.
Yeah, she was harassing the young woman.
What does she have to do with this, though? The young woman.
She didn't.
I don't see why she's getting abused in this situation.
Yeah.
When she's just like, hey, in the movie she told the nigga, hey, if you want to meet me, you gotta bring your wife.
Yeah.
He the one said, nah.
Me personally, I wouldn't have been mad at the woman. So, yeah.
She burning the woman's wedding dress. Doing all type of stuff to the woman's house.
Sabotaging her.
Sabotaging this woman.
She wanted her man back.
Okay.
Unfortunately, she was an innocent bystander in a way.
Okay. And then when they go on a boat trip, right?
Yes.
What happens on this boat trip?
Taraji snuck on the boat.
Okay.
And then she had her gun. I don't know what her plan was, but she basically wanted him to throw her off the boat, to throw his new fiancée off the boat, and they gonna start their life together. He denied it. She shot him on accident.
I didn't know she was telling him to throw her off the boat.
Yeah, she said, go push her off and let's start our life. And he started, instead of him being smart and disagreeing with it, he started disagreeing with it. Like, no, let's talk about this.
You should have just pushed her off the boat. You could swim.
She shot that man. And yeah.
She shot the man she loved.
Yeah.
Wow. Love is a crazy thing, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Shoot someone you love.
Love will make you do some crazy things.
Okay, so she shot the man she loved.
Mm-hmm.
Then what else? So she shot him, and then he didn't survive, right?
It didn't show if he survived or not. The movie just ended with him.
She basically knocks the woman into the water. No, she gets knocked into the water by the woman.
No, the woman got on the boat. Her husband told her to get on the boat and go get help because to make the crew jump off.
No, so you forget the part. So she's finna shoot the woman.
Mm-hmm.
He comes out of nowhere after she shot him.
Yeah, he pushed her into the water.
Smacks Taraji in the water.
Mm-hmm.
She goes in the water.
Mm-hmm.
He then tells his wife, "Hey, get on this rescue raft.
Mm-hmm.
Drive to the shore to go get help.
Mm-hmm.
Get away."
Mm-hmm. Well, no, to go get the crew.
To go get the crew.
Mm-hmm.
My problem was why the fuck you didn't get on the boat too? But we will all fit on this boat.
Because he was bleeding out and she didn't have time to drag his dead weight into that boat. Like, she needed to hurry up and go get the crew because they were the way out of there. Taraji made the crew jump. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So they was all in the water fighting for their life.
Fighting for their life.
Then he tried to help them.
So they get the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Taraji comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the water,
mm-hmm.
like a fucking floating ghost demon. I don't know how she
like
got the water dry. This motherfucker out there. That's why you don't fuck with a bad black woman. They would fall in the ocean and come out dry.
Yep.
Pissed the fuck off.
She grabbed the axe. And started slow chasing him down the boat because he walking away. She kind of just walking behind him like Michael Myers.
Okay.
And then she swung it and it hit him in the leg. And then when she swung it again, her dress and her ankle got caught in the chain, and the chain, I think, had an anchor on it, and it pulled her in the water.
Yeah, so when she threw the axe hit the anchor thing,
mm-hmm.
which then reacted and started to drop down, which her leg was caught right there, wrapped around her, and pulled her down into the water
mm-hmm.
with that axe.
Yeah.
I mean, with the anchor.
The anchor, yeah.
It doesn't show if she drowns.
No, it showed her drowning. It didn't show her dying, but she obviously drowned. It didn't show what happened to the guy or his fiance.
So you never know. Taraji could still be around.
Mm-hmm.
He could still be alive.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady could have still had the baby.
Exactly.
Okay. That was a crazy movie.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, since she was so mad and scorned,
mm-hmm.
if you would have to say who was wrong, who was right, or if you had to give percentages, where you going with that?
They both were wrong. It was a good 60-40.
40 the dude?
40 on
Taraji?
40% for
Taraji.
And 60% wrongness on her husband, ex-husband.
What do you feel like he should have did? Like, he should have took her back when she came?
He should have fought, yes. He should have understood where she was coming from, her anger, her frustration. He should have fought.
He did fight.
He fought when he was broke. But when you got rich, all of a sudden you ain't got no fight left in you, huh?
That's funny. It's not even say that because let's say before she knew he had the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he came back and gave her the money and shit,
mm-hmm.
before she even knew what he wanted to say, she said, "Oh fuck no, hope not this nigga again." Like basically not him.
Yeah, she was being
and told him straight up, "We're not getting back together." And then he dropped the check on her. She was like, her whole life was switched around. Like, oh my gosh, I just told this nigga.
Women do that though. We put up a fight like in the beginning. Like, I don't want you back. Like, we just want to see the fight. Like, you ain't got no fight left in you, then you don't want this anyway.
Okay, so he didn't fight, so she should have left it alone, right?
Facts.
Okay. Do you think that at some point in this, because we brought this up some time ago, do you think that she wanted, what was the term, polyandrous, what she wanted?
No, what the hell? She didn't want to be poly.
How do you know?
That's her man.
How do you know Taraji didn't want that poly pipe?
I don't know, but she didn't bring it up. It was never an option. She said, throw this girl off the boat.
But I'm saying, what if he would have like, we all can live together?
Then maybe she would have considered it, but he didn't make that an option.
Well, she was making it like uncomfortable for the other lady. She wasn't making it.
Well, excuse the hell out of her for making the situation uncomfortable.
I think that's fucking interesting how, just a turn of events, because in the end it looks like she died, the guy died, and the girl's going to end up with all the money.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Pretty much. And a baby.
And a baby that's going to get the money, too.
Yeah.
That's a pretty.
If he dies, because it didn't show that part. I'm pretty sure he'll end up dying though, because he won't bleed out.
You think he would bleed out?
Yes.
He's walking. His candies are fire, by the way.
That do not belong to you. Yes.
Oh. Well, no. I know they was because you said anonymous on it. Well.
That's me.
That's funny, folks. So, do you think that after watching something like that, like, is there any life lessons you think people would take from that in real life, or you think not just another movie?
This movie reminded me of Temptation. We gotta do that one next. But yeah.
Help me. Oh, what?
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
Oh.
Acrimony 2 coming soon. Acrimony 2. Oh, life lessons. Yeah, don't ever pour your heart into a man, y'all. Cause
What?
What?
You gotta pour your heart into me. Don't listen to this girl out here. I'm gonna listen to her.
Because once you do that,
they gonna let Taraji get you hurt.
They reap the benefits and leave you just dry and got the life sucked out you.
Nah, see, different with me. I'm gonna come back with who been shooting in the gym with
That's
me.
all I'm saying.
I'm coming back because I ain't gonna go fuck around and get no yellow or white woman. Fuck that. I'm coming back to the gym I was in. I do say that's his only problem, but it's so hard because like, girl did grind out for you like
for so long.
No, not her, but the other girl put in work for you too.
Oh yeah, she did. But okay, thank you, appreciate you. Me and my wife will. Thank you. We're gonna pay you $10,000. Thank you.
But how can he go back to the wife? Like,
we got billions. We finna forget everything.
I don't know, man.
Who the hell can be stressing with all that money in their pocket? What the hell are you talking about? Everything we've ever done is forgiven.
Well, he couldn't really go back to her because he had already married. He
don't care. Divorce her, throw her off the boat, like I mentioned before.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
But then you would want someone that doesn't really, like you said, that didn't fight for you.
Right.
You forced him. It's like then.
Why would I have wanted him? But
yeah.
It's like I want to see you in that element that I boosted you up. Like I want to see you. I want to see you as that man that I talked about. That the man that I worked day and night for. I want to see that. Like I deserve to see that. I worked so hard.
Yeah, and I mean I agree with you. It's like it's hard to disagree with you. It's just like, damn, bro. It's like
they
it's
both
like you
messed
kicked
up
me
equally.
out. Yeah. I was in a homeless shelter.
Yeah, that part was a little too fun.
I was like, bro, I'm in a homeless shelter right now.
And then she also let her big mouth sisters run the show too. So.
Oh, her sisters too. Well, there's only one big mouth sister.
Yeah.
There's not usually two. It's always like outside entities.
Never listen to those people, though.
Yeah, that is true too. Well, do you think her sister had her best interest at heart, or just like?
I think it was that and a little bit of jealousy too.
Think she was jealous that she married that dude?
Yeah.
What, you think the sister wanted to marry that dude?
No, but they was all having their own problems in their marriages with their husbands stepping out and having babies on them and stuff. So they was going through their little shit. So to see her walking here with this perfect little picture painted man.
Nah, she was saying the other nigga was gay.
Yeah, she did say that.
She did say that.
She said, you know what they saying about you.
You already know what they said about you. Damn, son. She said, this nigga got a baby in another town over there, and you already know what they said about you. And then when that nigga had a little sassy look, too, I was like, oh, shit, son.
So, yeah, they had their own issues, too. So, I think she was a little jealous.
Yeah, then told the other nigga, you don't do shit well.
They all drove Taraji crazy because in the end, the sisters ended up meeting up with the husband, her ex-husband and new wife, telling them to be careful and watch their back, and she's crazy and this, that, and the third. So now my man traded me for some newcomer. My family's talking about me behind my back, calling me crazy.
Well, I mean, at this point, the family was trying to be smart. The family, like, let's talk to this nigga. This nigga got millions. Like, hey,
family that was calling him losers and broke.
Brother, my bad.
My bad, fam. Let's talk about it.
My bad, brother. Yeah, she is crazy, but we gonna help you get her back. Calm down. You feel me? Can we say the family will? You know, they like, don't worry about it. Because then they also seen, like, the nigga gave you $10 million in your family house back. It's like,
They all drove that woman crazy.
You think so? Mm-hmm. So I think the beginning of she started to go crazy.
She was already crazy, so and he knew that. He knew when she ran her car into that trailer, she was crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. Even before, I think the beginning, like she said, she spoke about is when her mama died. Mm-hmm. When her mom died, like she was like, "Oh, me and my mom's best friend," blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. To me, it's like she stopped going to school. I didn't see her in school after her mama died.
Damn, me neither. I didn't see her graduate.
Yeah, she ain't graduated.
They probably just didn't show that part.
Nah, I ain't say shit about her graduating at all. Damn, son. So, I mean, I think, yeah, he could have been a little bit more helpful with the bills and stuff.
A lot more helpful with the bills and stuff.
I think that's our opinion, but, I mean, we wonder what they'd say. I can easily post clips of this one, so it's easy. But what we going to do next?
Temptation.
Ah, fuck. For real?
Gotta do Temptation next.
No, that's the other one. What's the one that's Temptation? About another one like this shit?
That's the one where they was married and
she started fucking with Omar Epps, right?
I don't think that's her name. But she ended up getting AIDS and shit.
What?
Mm-hmm. Because she cheated and it was crazy. I don't want to say everything, but Temptation is. I feel like it's better than Acrimony.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Gotta do that next and watch you defend his behavior.
Nah, I ain't defending nobody. If he cheated and got AIDS,
no. He didn't cheat and got AIDS. She cheated and got AIDS, but he made her cheat and get the AIDS.
Anyway, nah.
Because he should have been a better husband and made her cheat. She was.